Yo, we are live from the Autism One conference in Chicago, Windy City, and I'm going to take you guys through the exhibitor area. We'll check out what products, what services, what's being promoted here, and then we're going to go maybe talk to some folks and go check out what Dylan's doing. Dylan Monroe, the Deep State Mapping Project creator. So I'm going to walk through. We got a lot of exhibitors here. People promoting their CBD oils, various products. We have the this booth here, the Alliance for Natural Health. It's a very good website. I've read them for quite a few years. So there's that. A lot of supplements here, which is really neat. You know, Autism One being a natural health conference, people here trying to share the truth, spread the awareness about Big Pharma, about vaccines and health in general. So it's very good news right here. Focus for Health. Ooh, let's point that down. Focus for Health. The science and art of healing. As much as the mainstream media wants you to think that anti-vaxxers are fake science, I've talked to quite a few PhDs and medical doctors who are anything but. They are true science. So let's move around here. We've got more supplements, more services right here. Protection from EMF radiation. That's a very good thing. Protection from EMFs, 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi, all that not so good stuff. Nutrient-dense foods. We've got book signings, things like that. A few more supplements over here. I think the most incredible thing that I found here, I've hardly been here a day, but the most incredible thing that I found here is the stories. You know, going to really any of these conferences, whether it's a vaccine awareness conference like Autism One, or even going to a UFO conference or something like that, you meet people, you hear testimonies, you hear experiences, right? I've talked to, I don't know how many parents that have direct testimony of their child getting harmed, getting injured by a vaccine. And not just that, but all sorts of other testimony. I mean, we have some of the top scientists and doctors in the vaccine awareness community here. We have Andrew Wakefield. I was listening to Dr. Brian Hooker speak earlier. I'm going to be on a panel later with Del Bigtree. Actually, I'm very excited for that, meet him. But they have stories, direct testimony of being vilified by the mainstream media, being lied about. Okay? Especially Andrew Wakefield. Gosh, he's been the whipping boy for the mainstream media for quite a while. So do your own research. Right? Come to these events. Have your own experiences. Listen to the people. Okay? That's what I think the biggest takeaway from this is. Because the information is good, you know, coming here and listening to all the presenters. There's a lot of presenters here. That's good, but you can find information on the internet at your own accord. You come here for the experiences. That's why you come to these particular conferences. Who do we have here? What up, Dylan? Say hi to everybody.
What up? The full experience.
He is here with his, let me show you his Deep State Mapping Project table. Let's go. Oh, yeah. How do I work this thing? Yeah, there we go. Deep State Mapping Project. There's his maps. All the maps he'd make. He just came out with this healing web. This thing's incredible. Look at that. Looks like the subway system for New York. But this healing web, yeah. Got some incredible. Oh, hold on. He wants to show you the back. The back of the web.
Yeah,
there you go.
We finished the front, then we had to spend a lot of time on the back.
So, like I said, here for the experiences, here to meet people, here to hear testimony. And I'm just here kicking it, filming some things, hanging out with folks, saying hi to Dylan.
It's nonstop testimony.
Truly.
People that really know all the ingredients in the vaccines. It's shocking to hear the real life testimony.
Yeah, we're here, Dylan and I and a few other folks are here to participate on their, it's called Bigger Picture Panel. Their Bigger Picture Panel, because it's incredible. What these folks here, the organizers of this conference, want to do is expand it out into other topics, get more of like a holistic view to the event goers that are here. So we're super grateful that we got invited to come to talk about some pretty heavy stuff.
We're like the end of the row of all the relevant vendors. We're like the next level here.
Yeah, we're the extra woke section. Double shot woke.
You gotta get through all the normal vendors to get
quad
to this
shot.
one.
Quad shot wokeness here. We've got to be careful. You know, we are not at. I mean, quite frankly, I think this is the only conference I've ever been to that's not a UFO conference. Yeah, I think this is the first conference I've been to that wasn't like consciousness or UFO oriented. So that means that the consciousness level of the attendees here might not be on the same page as the other ones, right? They're on their path. It's not like they're less aware or more ignorant than us. They probably know a lot more about vaccines than we do. There's people here that can name every single little ingredient and just spout it off. I know the basics, I get the general gist of it, but they like Q, when it comes to QAnon, or when it comes to a lot of the deep state exposures that's going on right now, or even the secret space program ET stuff, they might not know or understand or
well, most people here, their first red pill is vaccine injury.
There's a lot of mothers here. There's a lot of families here. Yeah.
That red pill or that rabbit hole does lead to all these other rabbit holes.
As you can tell with Mr. Deep State Mapping Project here. All these rabbit holes leading to the other rabbit holes.
And of course, vaccines were on the original QWeb from the start, so that's the relevance.
Yeah. So we just have to be careful. On the panel tonight, we have to be careful with the words that we choose to say. Also, because this event is very attacked in the media. I saw an NBC reporter on Twitter tweet about this event the other day, and of course they were trying to discredit it. It was the same chick, one of the same chicks that was attacking me recently for MMS. She was attacking this event for, of course they label it anti-vax and blah, 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 anti-science, but yeah, we'll have to be careful, but we'll plant the seeds. A lot of seed planting. That's why we're here. Plant a lot of the seeds and, meet people, have the experiences. I met Dr. Brian Hooker last night. I met a few other folks. I'm trying to meet Andrew Wakefield. I haven't met him. But we're going to be on the panel with Del Bigtree. I think I mentioned that a few minutes ago, so that's going to be it's going to be big time. And
Vax 2 coming out.
Vaxxed 2. Yeah, Vaxxed 2. They're working on number 2 to Vaxxed. There's a lot of people. They're handing out a bunch of shirts. So I think like a good quarter of the people here have Vaxxed 2 shirts on. And it's really cool though. It's really cool. So where should we go? I've actually got to do the live stream in like 15 minutes. Here, we'll walk that way for a minute. Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it. Say bye to everybody.
See you later.
Where can they find your stuff as well?
DeepStateMappingProject.com. They're all free downloads. And we're still trying to relaunch the store. We got shut down by Shopify in February, but we will be relaunching ASAP.
Shopify censored him. It's like every platform.
Canadian
You think
fascists.
It's not just Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. It's Squarespace. I saw Squarespace take down, or not Squarespace, WordPress. I saw WordPress take down John Rappaport's website recently.
Manufacturing and industry too. I've been shut down by 3 different fulfillment centers in Cincinnati who will not touch my products. So the cabal has a strong hold on industry and media.
The struggle is real, and it's not just the cabal; it's people's fear, right?
Yeah,
it might not even
I don't
be.
think they are
It might not
cabal.
even be an infiltrated
They just
individual.
don't want to have a problem.
It's just ignorance, right? Like, I could have a moderator moderating my YouTube videos, and dude might be a great person. He's just ignorant. He's just lost and doesn't realize, thinks everything I'm saying is misinformation. So it's a sad day. Sad day. But they'll get it.
But the Patriots are coming back.
The Patriots are coming back. We'll get them to get
Rising.
it. Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.
Deep State Mapping Project. So let's walk this way, not in front of their live stream there. Let's see, what else can we find? How's the audio and the connection? You guys let me know. Let me know in the comments. I think I was doing a video yesterday from this hotel here and I wasn't having very good connection. Good, awesome. So there's another vendor area on like the other side of the hotel, and I've got enough time to kill, so let's go ahead and just meander on that way. I'll chat with you guys for a minute as we head over there, and be good stuff. So, funny enough, not funny actually, it's three protests, not three, maybe like five. There's a handful of act. Oh my God. Are we good? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Good. So there's protesters here, but it's pretty sad because these protesters actually have autism themselves. And they don't realize that this conference isn't, like, they think this conference is saying that people with autism are bad individuals or something, or flawed individuals, and that's not what this conference is about at all. It's for, spreading and injected into us that harm our brains. That's just logic, right? It's not like people with autism are flawed or different than any of us. They're normal human beings, and we all aren't we all vaccine injured? Aren't we all have slight neurodevelopmental dysfunctions just with all the EMF waves and toxic food and vaccines there are out there? So the protesters here, they're just, unfortunately, they don't understand this conference, and they're lied to. They don't realize that they themselves have been harmed, because we've all been harmed. So, but I wasn't go. I was going to go out and talk to them, but not today. Not today. So here we are. This is the other section with a few more exhibitors. We got the Vax 2 table over here. What up?
How are you guys doing? Okay.
Vax 2 table. What up?
What's up, buddy?
This is the editor of Vax. I don't mean to interrupt you guys. Okay. This is the editor of Vax, and he's editing Vax 2 as well. And
The People's Truth.
The People's Truth. Yes, his name is Brian. I'm very
Burroughs.
excited for Vax 2 coming out. When's it coming out?
So July, August.
July-ish, August-ish.
It depends. I mean, we'll have an actual definitive date in about a month or so.
Sweet.
The post process when we go out to LA, the color correction, sound design, and sound mix are kind of out of our hands, so that's why we can't give a definitive date. But it's going to be explosive.
Boom.
It's going to be something else. I mean, the first film is about a specific event. This is about parents and everything that parents came out to tell us, and it was all organic.
So what that means is that so many more people are going to be able to connect with this movie, connect with it, and be able to have experiences that directly relate to it. So
and we just showed Brian Hooker a segment of the film just on the Gardasil, and he was tears.
I've seen quite a few tears here this weekend.
Yeah. So it's going to be very, very impactful, and I think a lot of people are going to be able to relate to these parents, and this is what people are scared of, is parents' truth getting out there and parents' voices being
This
heard.
is what the special interests are scared of. They're scared of the testimonies and scared of what's actually going on.
Well, this is a segment of society that they've really pushed off to the side. I just saw that movie that
They gaslight the shit out of them.
Yeah, that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, The Beach, where they had this perfect little society, and then one of the kids gets attacked by a shark, and they're in the hut, and he's actually in pain, and it's ruining everybody's vibe. So they put him on a gurney and put him out in the middle of the forest to die, and to be away from them. And that's what society has done with parents of affected kids. And so now we're giving them a voice and bringing them out into the light. So
Good.
yeah, and it needs to happen. I mean, doctors have been doing it to them, the government, even family members. You're crazy. This isn't what happened. This is if you have thousands of people saying the same thing, that's pretty powerful.
Not just conspiracy theorists.
Not conspiracy.
Not just conspiracy theorists. Thank you.
The more I see this community, I realize that these conspiracies are back.
I'm not saying all the time, but the majority of the time, if there is a conspiracy theory, it's because there's something there. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Granted, some of it's fake smoke, but as you start discerning it all, you figure that out. So thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Nice to meet you.
Talk soon. All right. Cool dude. So he's the editor of Vaxxed. He's editing Vax 2. And it's cool. It's cool to connect with other filmmakers in this industry. I helped with Above Majestic. I didn't do any of the editing. I suck at editing. But I helped with every pretty much every single interview we did for Above Majestic, I did. I asked the questions and I helped get the individual for the interview. So I know the process. It's cool to connect with other filmmakers and whatnot. Got some infrared beds. Check the infrared beds. I was sitting in those last night. Whoo, how much do I want one? A lot. How much can I afford one? Those are neat. That's like a small little area, stem cell stuff, a few more exhibitors, Vax 2 over there. That's pretty much everything here aside from the big, basically conference room. I haven't even been in there yet. I don't think I've been here even 24 hours yet. So it's a quick kind of in out for me, just here for a couple days to hit this conference. And then I'm skadoodling. Tomorrow, one of the next couple days, I'll be off to Southern California. Got Contact in the Desert, another conference coming up there. That's a UFO conference. And a little bit different than this one, but it'll be fun as well. So I think that's all for this one, guys. Thanks for doing some vlogs and whatnot, getting you guys some good content from this